it's Kim from Tall Mouse, and let's take a look at A2 card base set number 19, and this is a center pop out. So it does come with the outside layer. Now this is not the base of a card, it's actually going to fit on the inside of an A2 card. So this outside piece measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 to allow for a little bit of a border going into an A2 card. This is a decorative piece right here. It's got a stitch line. This piece is a decorative piece, mirrors that, it's just a straight line. This piece right here is going to allow for it to pop out, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. And you've got a score line right here. You have a sentiment piece to cut out, and then you have a larger sentiment piece to cut out. So let's take a look at what this looks like. And then I'm going to make a quick card as well. So this has already been cut out. You can cut it out with just measuring it, or you can use your other A2 bases if you wanted to have a decorative edge. I used one of my other A2 card bases that have a stitch line. So the black piece is what you need to cut out or measure and cut out. And when you pop this open, which let's do that for camera, this particular piece, the orange is what I cut this piece out in, and this piece allows it to pop out. So you've got a good little section right there in order to pop something or prop something up against this to pop out. You just have to be careful when you close it to make sure that you're not going taller than your card, otherwise you got to mail it into a larger envelope. And then you can see this is one of the decorative pieces that cuts around the cutout. This is the stitch one. So the orange was the base piece that fits inside. Decorative piece, this is just a piece I cut out. And then here's a spot you can do one of the dies for a sentiment. Now you also have to be careful if you glue anything to the sides. Originally I had the ghost glued right here, but as soon as I closed it, he stuck out, so he had to go back there. So that is called a center pop out. So the center of this piece pops out for you to add a little bit of dimension to your card. So let's just take a look. I'm only going to use the 2 pieces. And on this one, I already cut it out, and I put the nice texture on the inside, because to me, the action on the card isn't on the outside. Of course, you can put whatever you want on the outside, but the action is on the inside. So I want the better paper side on the inside. So I've already cut that, cut it out, folded it, and did my scoring right there. And then this is just an extra piece, which I'll show you the sentiment piece. This has the score line right here, here, and here. This is a busy pattern, so I'm not going to be layering it up. And then we are going to fold it because we're going to nest it in the center of the card. And then, you know, I like to do a soft fold before I run my bone folder on this, because I am notorious for over folding it and then it goes in the wrong spot. So you can see the 2 slits right here. There is a score line on both sides. And then I like to pop it out from the center and then just kind of give it a little bit of a push and have that lay down, and then run your bone folder right there. And then there you go. Your pop out just happened right there. There's your little L-shape pop out right there. And then we're just going to go ahead and glue this in here. And as you see, it fits right into here. And then it's going to close. So it's kind of like the envelopes when you are attaching an envelope. I nest it up against your crease. And then I like to do this. 2, 3. Make sure that goes. Turn it this way to keep my pop out from moving. Okay, so now that that piece is in, I could either do it this way or just the other way that I just showed you. Okay. Oh, Oh dear. Okay, don't do that. Make sure you do it on this piece because I just forgot about, I put glue right there. So you heard that. So I'm gonna have to go in and fix that piece, but I'm going to go this way so you can see the piece that pops out for camera right there. And then this is the small piece just right here. And I'm going to put that guy right here and put a sticker because I do know that it fits. Right there. And I'm just going to put a little Santa sticker. He's going to go right here. And then I'm just making sure that when and then I need to put just a little bit of the stuff on there to make it not stick. And then he will close. All right, there is your center pop-out card. You guys enjoy.